Today we're going to try out something other than beer. It's going to be cider. I went out and bought this apple juice here, which is fresh pressed apple juice, more like apple cider. But the key here is that if you look in the ingredients, right there, apple juice. That's it, okay? Not from concentrate, apple juice. So that's what we want. And then I bought some clover honey, just regular clover honey. It can be whatever. I'm only going to use half of this. I'm going to use 1 pound of it. I'm going to eyeball it. I already have this is a 2-gallon bucket that I have all marked out with a thermo strip and everything. This is all sanitized. I have sanitizer here ready to go. I have my hydrometer, some scissors. I decided to use this White Lab cider yeast that I got at the brew shop. You can probably use just about any yeast you want. I decided on this one. This is cold. And then something to stir with. So I'm going to go ahead and start throwing these together. This is pretty easy to do, make cider. I've done it before. I've done it where you mix cider and beer together. I've done it where you it's cider with cherry juice. So it was like a cherry cider. It came out pink and really pretty. Everybody seemed to like it. This smells really good too. I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to come out really clear once it's all done, but I'm okay with that. Again, I make beers that aren't clear, so I don't know why I'd worry about that. Again, I don't worry about sanitizing, sterilizing any of that cider by heating it up and boiling it, because it came out of a sealed container into a sanitized container. So just in case you're wondering, that is why I didn't cook it. If you've already opened the cider because you want to taste it or something and then put it in your fridge or whatever, you're probably going to have to run it through and heat it really quick. I don't know what that'll do to the juice itself if it's boiled. I've never boiled cider, so that would be something to figure out on your own. So again, I'm going to just like eyeball this and put about what I figure is half of this honey. And really this is so I have extra sugar in there, but I didn't want to just use plain old sugar. I wanted to use something that has a little bit of extra flavor. So what I'm going to do is probably going to ferment this for a week, 5-7 days, somewhere in there. It depends on where it ferments out to. And then I'm going to bottle it, okay? And I'm going to do something I saw, give it a little stir, kind of get that honey moved in. I'm going to do something I saw on the internet, because the problem I always have with cider is that it comes out, it ferments out all the way, and it's really dry, which makes it taste sour. And it tastes good, but I don't personally like it that way, and I don't want it really sweet. I want that back sweetened, kind of like you're biting into an apple, where it has a little tartness and a little sweet. Well, you can add chemicals and things to cider, but I don't want to do that either. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to ferment this to where I think it should be, and I'm going to be checking the gravity probably every day after about day 3. And then I'm going to bottle it, and I'm going to put some of it into a plastic soda bottle so that I can tell when it has enough carbonation, because that soda bottle will be nice and tight. Then I'm going to take my glass bottles, the other bottles, and I'm going to put them in a water bath at, I think it's supposed to be 160 degrees, and pasteurize it to kill the yeast and see if that leaves some of the sweetness, so that it doesn't just keep on sweetening and fermenting and fermenting and fermenting. The other thing is I'm going to put some more of this honey when I go to bottling instead of corn sugar or something like that. So anyway, I have my hydrometer here. I'm going to take a hydrometer reading really quick before I put the yeast in. You definitely want to do it before the yeast. Oh, I got a lot of foam in here, don't I? Okay, let's just take that, helps out a little bit. Okay. Definitely want to have all this sanitized, because you're going to end up pouring it back in, because you don't want to lose any of that. All right, let's see where we're at. Take some of that foam off. There's a lot going on in here. Yeah, we're sitting Usually when I make cider, I'm sitting at about 1070, and it's right at about 1072. So that's probably right where I want it to be. That's fine by me. I'm going to pour that back because there's not much of it in here. Last thing, I have my sanitized scissors. Okay. I'm going to take my, this is White Lab, like I said, cider yeast. I'm going to sanitize the top of the pouch. We're going to cut it. So I gave it a little shake. My sanitized scissors. Whoops. Made a little bit of a mess with that. I'm just going to pitch that right in there. Oh yeah. Now, the other thing is, ciders, for me, tend to end up being really vigorous. Really vigorous when they're fermenting. So there'll be a whole lot of bubbling going on. Make sure you leave lots of headspace. You don't want to blow out or anything. Anyway, so I'm going to throw a lid on this, throw an airlock just like normal, and then once I bottle it and everything else, I'll put up another video to show you how I did that, and then hopefully we'll be able to see how it tastes too. So thanks for watching. I hope you watch more of the videos, and I hope you have more fun brewing your own cider. Cheers.